Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians cast, episode 945. I am your host, Matrix Lloyd 212, and I'm with Steampunk Starraisin.
Of AmberStreet.com.
What's up, James?
Hey, guys.
All right, Steampunk, what'd you think of the Series 10 Doctor Who trailer number 2?
Looks cool. It's very similar to the first trailer, although it does have a few key scenes that are different from the first trailer.
Now, do you think he's regenerating in this trailer, or is that like a tease?
Yeah, I paused that at the end. He's grabbing onto like a handrail, I guess, on the TARDIS, and he's starting to regenerate. You see energy. You see energy coming out of his hand.
Now, it also looks like Missy is in the TARDIS, like she stole the TARDIS. I mean, could she be?
But maybe the Doctor will regenerate into a woman, and then they can have a transgender love affair.
Oh my God! Here we go.
They can have a transgender lesbian love affair. That would be awesome. Do something different, man. It was getting a little bit boring.
Not that way. Well, there is talk of a female Doctor, but nothing is set in stone yet. But we still have Capaldi for Christmas, so how is he going to regenerate Steampunk?
Well, he was already in a Christmas special.
No,
he's going to be in another Christmas special.
Could they begin the regeneration at the end of the finale, and then and he holds back into the Christmas?
I have no idea, to be honest.
They've not filmed anything for Christmas, right?
No.
Is it possible that they potentially could have filmed partially part of the scene from Christmas just to screw with us? Or do you think they wouldn't do that?
No. He didn't film anything yet. They're still filming the...
Well, it could be in the Christmas special. That's where you introduce to the new Doctor.
It could be bold. They could do that.
Could they introduce, like, you know how David Tennant had Christmas Invasion, which was his Christmas special?
Yeah.
Could they have the Christmas special belonging to the new Doctor?
Well, it would be a good idea. I mean, it would be bad for those Capaldi fans, but it would be good to get a feel of. So if people watch it, they'll know if they like it, right? So it's not like a whole season will be a failure. They have room to make some changes, for the next season if people hate the new Doctor or hate the way it's portrayed or something like that. You know what I mean? So they can test the market. How many people are going to watch this Christmas special? You know what I mean?
The thing is, as much as I think there might be an idea of a new Doctor being in a Christmas special, I know it's not the case because Moffat is not writing one line of the new Doctor. It's going to be all Chibnall. So it's probably just going to be coupled to Christmas somehow. He's going to hold back the regeneration, or maybe it's going to be flashbacks back and forth.
Oh, that's true. I mean, there's times where he starts to regenerate, but then something else happens.
It could be his life flash before his eyes, like I said.
An interesting tweet from BBC America seemed to be suggesting the fact that he is regenerating. They're like, oh, look at the end of the trailer. And they've got a gif of Capaldi, at the end of the trailer.
Right.
So, I mean, they want us to think that. But
could it be that he doesn't complete the regeneration at the end of the finale, and then they show him zoom in of his eye, and then you see memories of stuff we didn't see, like when he really said goodbye to River, when she's going off to the library, and he's like, the last words that they have, or maybe scenes with Clara, and then it just, then at the end it will just come together, and like his life flashed before his eyes, but now he's going to regenerate into a new life.
There's many examples of the Doctor holding off regenerations. You've got, obviously, the very first regeneration, wearing a bit thin. He could have easily regenerated at the start. You've got John Hurt wearing a bit thin, and also David Tennant holding off his regeneration for a little while to go back to his companions. So the most likely thing is he's just holding it off.
Okay. And we'll have a whole adventure Christmas time.
Maybe it'll be something different. I think it'll be something different.
All right. What about the Cybermen? Steampunk.
I like the Cybermen.
The classic ones,
Well, maybe he's traveling in a non-linear timeline, or he's traveling to the past when the Cybermen first.
I mean, the whole planet's coming back, right? James Mondas is coming back.
Yeah, they're on Mondas.
So Mondas and the Mondasian Cybermen are going to be in it with the new Cybermen, with the old Cybermen, with the mixture of the alternate reality Cybermen, right?
It's going to be very interesting how it pans out because we know that Big Finish is part of canon. So, in theory, we know that Spare Parts, where the Fifth Doctor encounters the Mondays and Cybermen, and we also know that the Heart Note encounters the Mondays and Cybermen. So, how will that tie in? Will Missy just screw it all and, bring the planet somewhere else and maybe accelerate the process of the propulsion thrusters where it moves, in space?
Is there going to be a Cybermen Ice Warrior war?
I mean, I'd pay to watch that, but I'm going to be honest, the Ice Warriors would actually kick their butts because the Ice Warriors are warriors. That's what they do. They fight. They win. Nobody really beats them. Possibly the Cybermen could win, but it depends what type of version they are. If it's the new jetpack Ironman Cybermen, then yeah, they just beat everything now.
Right. What do you expect to see, Steampunk? Do you expect... I mean, we already heard that Kuromaki was hired and fired already. She's not going to continue past Series 10. That's his companion. And I guess Nardole is going to not be returning as well. But they didn't say anything about Nardole.
That's too bad. That the new companion, she looks pretty good from what I saw of her.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah. She looks,
maybe, James, maybe Nardole is staying as a carryover. Just to introduce...
Probably, if he doesn't get converted at the end of the season, which is what everyone's thinking, right? People are thinking that he might get converted into a Cyberman. Mm-hmm. But if he does survive, then it'll probably be like a Captain Jack thing where he just appears every so often. Let's see what Nardole's been up to. He might appear one episode per season, just as a cameo.
You don't think that the Cybermen are going to take revenge against Missy for controlling that other faction of them?
Not the Mondasian Cybermen, but
they're not going to go after her?
Version. Well, they won't know her, but the newer versions, maybe. They may. What I want from the Cybermen, because I know there's different versions, is we need a cyber leader. I could excuse the Series 8 finale because Missy was their leader. She was in charge, right? Mm-hmm. It makes sense. But the Cybermen have always had a cyber leader. Even in the original, you didn't have the black helmet, but I can't remember his name. Crow. What's his name?
Is it David Banks?
Oh no, he's in the 80s version. He's the best. Yeah, he's the best. If he appears, I may have a heart attack out of excitement. If he appears, he's so awesome, excellent. He's great. I think I can't remember the Cyberman's name. If Philip or something was here, they would know. But there is a cyber leader. He's more Kral. I can't remember it exactly, but there's always been one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
what's the odds that the Brigadier returns and battles the Cybermen as a Cyberman? He didn't die.
You mean as a? Yeah, I know that. Yeah, but as a Cyberman.
Like he attacks them.
I don't think so because I think they did say goodbye to him. In Series 8, that was the whole point of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You do a bit of injustice to it.
Steampunk?
If it made sense.
What's the question?
Do you think the Brigadier is going to return as a Cyberman to fight the Cybermen?
I don't know who the Brigadier is.
Brigadier Lethbridge Stewart.
Remember, you didn't watch the classic series?
I didn't watch the classic series. I've only watched 2005 on. I tried to get into the classic series. It just seemed too corny and too lowbrow. I don't know. I just can't. I don't know why. I like the new series. I just don't like the old series.
All right.
The new series is more story arcs. The old series very rarely had story arcs. Probably why.
I mean, like I remember watching on Netflix when
E-Space. What? I'm sorry, guys.
I remember watching it on Netflix when Netflix used to have Doctor Who. They don't have it anymore. But when they used to have Doctor Who, I remember watching. There was like an old episode where like he was stuck on a space station, and there was like a security system and.
Ark in Space.
I think that was the name of it, and I found it to be kind of boring, and you could
tell a boring episode.
Yeah, it was like you could tell it was done on a shoestring budget because they did it as like a bottle show. Let's just have one set.
He got his scarf burned, and that was given to him by Nostradamus' wife. I'm a big fan
of the classic series, but there are some gems that even new Whovians will like Genesis of the Daleks, Periods of Mars. You will automatically
love Genesis of the Daleks.
Okay, I haven't seen that one. I'll check it out sometime.
We'll have to get you into that. All right.
I'll look it up on Putlocker.
So, guys, we're going to be doing a lot of Real Whovians cast this week. It's going to be triple the amount because there's a lot of stuff to cover in the trailer. Ice Warriors. And also, I have a still of that dog creature that they were shooting beams of light at. That's another thing. I don't know what the hell that is. Do you know what that is, James?
No idea. It could be... No,
it could be Missy's dog. We don't know.
That'd be cool.
It could be Steve Bannon. Right. It could be Steve Bannon. We never know.
That thing is huge. All right. Thanks, guys. That's it. We're out here. Take care. Bye for now.